Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft with me. Back in the jungle temple. How's everybody doing? I hope that you are excellent. I hope that you're doing very well, very fine. This Friday afternoon or evening, or depends a little bit on where you are in the world. I am doing very well. Thank you for asking, because I bet you that you were saying I'm fine, Eskil. How are you? Thank you for being so polite. I'm doing very good. I have been chilling in my world, in my vanilla world, for quite some time. I've been doing a little bit of building. Been doing a good progress. Been really excited about the jungle base. Again, we did a little bit of Farmville and that subway mistake thing, which we'll probably return to in the future Zai. But for now, I wanna continue here a little bit. So I'm trying. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. I'm trying to complete things here that we've started. And this thing being one of them. It's not going to be this plain, by the way. I plan to have a staircase coming down here. Just like that. That's the stair. No. I plan to do a path leading into that little hole there, where we will do something fun in the future that I've already mentioned once. See if you can remember. Alright, so today, let me show you. I've been, as I said, building, and we're gonna have a look in here, where I have finished all the bookshelves on the sides. Very happy about that. Took a long time to get all the paper. I've also put up a manual, super efficient. Shut up. Sugarcane farm. It's in the basement. It's very good. All right, so I saw your comments, and I was so happy to see that you guys want me to make this place, mix it up and make it overgrown. And you made a lot of good points. You said that, you know, it needs to make sense with the rest of the jungle base. This library isn't spared from the destruction and decay, and I like that. So some very good suggestions. Let's see how to start. I want to work here today. One thing that you said that I didn't think about myself, but that was really interesting, is that the carpet needs to be broken up. There can be a carpet, but it needs to be broken up. And I've never done a broken up carpet. I think that's a fantastic idea. And of course it should be broken up. That's a lot of polished andesite everywhere all of a sudden. Of course it needs to be broken up if the rest of the place is broken up. Can we even go as crazy as like putting pieces, torn out pieces like this? I think this is you're onto something here, guys. You're onto something. We need to be a little bit careful though. But this can be good. So we have to remember that the carpet was originally probably very straight, like we had it, right? And we break it from there. That doesn't mean that we can't put a block there, because it could have been like shoved a little bit to the side, right? Let's just try a little bit more here. Oh, this is good. I like this. I like this a lot. Put you there maybe. Can we go even further? Maybe. Yeah. What would be good is to have another color that would look torn down. Maybe pink would look torn down. I'm not sure. If we would have done the carpet in green, we could have had another color. Oh, we should do the color. We should do the carpet green, maybe. Maybe. We'll try that out later. So one thing that I did find out was that the armor stands are bugged indeed on half slabs. If I unload this chunk, this guy here will fall down. Boop. It's craziness. It's pretty funny. That could, you know, you could do something fun with that. You could put a pressure plate down there and things could happen. Dear goodness, this needs a little bit more brokenness. Okay, so anyway, we are in agreement that we can break this room up. There are a few things that we still need to figure out. I did put up the enchanting place over here. It's not good. It's terrible. I'm thinking maybe this wall here needs a bookshelf. or it needs to be a bookshelf wall. And we need to figure out the storage. Didn't see a lot of ideas around the storage, but that's fine. Basically, what we need is the items that we want to enchant, we will make when we're here. So we're going to need diamonds over here, we're going to need wood, and then I would like some dummy items to try enchanting with. And those I would like sorted, so I can press a button, I get a sword, press another button, I get a pickaxe, press another button, I get a book, etc, etc. You know what I mean? But only dummy pickaxe and dummy books. And no, not dummy books. What's a dummy book? I just hovered into the microphone. A dummy book, what's that? I don't know. It's something scary. Okay, stop it. But yeah, but something like that, and we'll need to keep it close to the enchanting table. I would also like a system where I can just, when I've enchanted something, I want to throw it on the ground, and it will be picked up by a hopper and then carried into some sort of storage. So we need the books specifically to be stored, but also the items that we enchant, we need them to be accessible. So I need to think about that during today. Another thing that you guys really like and that I really love, and I'm so glad if I manage to be the first to show you this combination, I'm very happy and I'm very honored because it's such a good combination and I use it everywhere now. The oak logs and the spruce planks. That's the way to do it for the spruce. Really happy about that. I think it looks superb. And you can go... Here, let's light it up. Because stupid YouTube is darkening my videos so much. And I'm really trying to figure it out with the new codec and all in the last video. That wasn't it. So if you have any ideas what I'm doing wrong, I'm using Lagriless codec. And then I'm using some settings. Same settings as Biffa, who helped me out a little bit with the settings. But if you have any ideas what I'm doing wrong, maybe I'm compressing it in a bad way, I'm not sure. But to me the videos doesn't look full HD even, and they look very, very grungy, so very annoying. But yeah, anyway, this trick here, I think it makes all the difference. For the top floor, I'm thinking villagers for sure, and I'm gonna show you something in a second, but I think we'll go in, we'll do 2 sub rooms for the villagers, one here and one there, and then we'll do 2 on the other side, which may be problematic because this is actually leading out right here. When I open this up, if you take a look, I don't know if you can see this, but atop here there is like a roof or a ceiling overhang. Hi guys. And when I opened it up, it was so dark out here, even in the middle of the day, that I've never seen that amount of mobs in this little pit here. It was super, super fun. Wish I had recorded it and showed you guys. Anyway, that may be a little bit tricky to do the room, so that's something we'll have to work with. Over here. What else? No, nothing else for this room. Just, oh, I've done a little bit of work on the ceiling. Tried to do the arc thing. And I'm not sure about the ceiling. I have a few ideas where we have support beams going across. But I think the ceiling will have to come absolutely last. It also has to do a little bit with the overgrown. We're going to add leaves here that comes down from the ceiling and stuff. It's going to look beautiful. I promise you. Alright, I want to show you something else because I've been busy. I've been playing quite a lot of vanilla Minecraft. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing down here. I've been doing some work. We take a look. Our cow farm room is kind of weirdly looking now. It's because I've extended it and moved the door to the middle. It's not done yet, but I've extended it, so we now have, it's like triple the size, I think. And I think it still looks good. It still looks good. It may be even better looking now once I'm complete with everything. I did do the same kind of ceiling here. I really like that idea of a ceiling that we did when we did the cow farm. But the reason I extended it is because I'm planning to put sheep in the sheep in the same room. I wonder if they will climb up here and be crazy. Maybe. Maybe we need to block actually. Oh, that's bad. I don't want to do that. We'll have to see if they climb out and go all crazy about it. But yeah, we'll have sheep pens and color them with carpet. So I'm planning to have 4 sheeps in each. I think the grass will spread. I don't think they can eat it when you have it underneath a stair. But we'll have to see. I don't think it spreads when you have the stair like that though, which is sad. But we'll have to see. This is 8 pens and there are 16 colors in Minecraft. So I plan to do a mirror of this room over there. And then this whole pit thing that we started to work on and then just left like this. This whole pit thing will be kind of like our animal station, you know? So we'll have one there and one over there. But that's something I'll do off camera because we've already done that room. So yeah, basically what I did when I was working on the library, I just found out that dang it, we really need sheep at this point, you know? Got to that point. So I will transfer the sheep over here and start breeding them so we get proper stuff. But I'll do that stuff off camera. Now what I want to do is work on the library a bit more. So let me get organized and I will see you in a second. Or wait, I'll see you right now. I forgot something. Look at this. We have a villager now. A super stupid zombie, meaning a villager zombie, came walking down the stairs and I caught him here. And I cured him and he turned into an armorer. Pretty interesting. I don't know if this is a sheep trade, but it seemed fairly good. Coal for emeralds, 17. Hi guy. How's it going down there? We're gonna put you at the library soon. What are you doing here? That's weird. That is weird. How did he get out? And how long have you been wandering around eating my grass, you stupid sheep? Okay, let's not drift away now, Iskal. I'll be right back with you. We have a lot of work to do. I'm looking forward to it, so see you in a second. Alright, everybody, let's do a little bit of mixing here. Shall we? Yes. I don't want to do too much overgrownness before we have the whole place done. Why? Because it's much easier to work with the whole room layout and all that before you start add what I call the polish details, which in this case is the whole broken upness. But I want to try out a little bit, and I'm even adding in some cobblestone. And I was thinking, or I was wanting to try gravel. Because the way I look at gravel is the worst version of cobblestone. Like if the water has really been edgy on the cobblestone, or the moist, then it turns into gravel, right? Is that too much? I'm not sure. I kind of like it. I wanted to try to see if we can get rid of the torches by having... how do we want to do this? Maybe break that, and then we'll do a block there. Sure, that's fine. We'll put a redstone torch there and a redstone lamp. Maybe we'll do lighting like that instead. I don't know. I don't know if you love it. I think it's better than the torches. We'll try to make a torchless room because it's a sacred one. Oh, that is bad. We can't have those everywhere. I'm so frustrated that Minecraft do not have more slabs. How is it? The guys at Mojang, they sit there. They must know this. You know, they must understand that we want more slabs, right? That we want more slab options. I don't get it. Yeah, I think it's super weird. I don't know what you think. Okay, anyway, let's do this corner and try to make it overgrown a little bit, and we'll see. We'll kind of set the standard for how we want to do this. Oh, that is pretty already. If something's bad, put some leaves on it. That's my tip of the day. Maybe like that. Maybe that's too much, I'm not sure. Here's a thing that I like to do. Let's break the slab that I placed again. When you do slabs like this, we did this in the cow farm room, but when you do slabs, don't be afraid to take one away and put a leaf block instead there. Because it makes sense that it's kind of overgrown like that, and maybe even go like that. If we have a lot of leaves here, we could do hidden lights in the leaves, probably. Oh, this could look so cool. What about having a root coming down here? Overgrow in the balcony and everything. Oh, I'm seeing things now. That could look so superb. Do we want to do leaves on the other side? Yes, we definitely should do leaves in here. We definitely should. I was so afraid of doing it, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, did we want gravel? I think we do want gravel. Yep, I do think we want gravel. That looks pretty good with a lamp like that. Let me try another thing here. Let's do break you. Put a block down there. And a torch. Boop. Another lamp. Okay, these make sense that they would be symmetrical. But what would happen if the leaves had grown like that? Would that work? Oh, that's pretty. That's beautiful. And that takes away so much of the nonsense bookshelves that aren't really nonsense, but you know what I mean. Oh, if something's bad, add leaves to it. This is good. This is good. The torches even get, like, looks better once there are leaves to support them. Could we, is this a crazy thought? Maybe. But let's try it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It is crazy, but it's not bad. I'll leave it. I'll leave it with you. That lamp there. I think these lamps definitely are good. But does that lamp make sense? Should we... Oh, here's a crazy thing. Should we even mix in wood there? No. No. Why? Because it doesn't make sense. It looks good, okay? It looks okay, I should say. But it doesn't make sense to have wood in these support pillars. Alright, so that's that. We have to figure out the whole storage solution as well. But another thing we need to figure out is what to do with these middle panels. And what did I think? I think we should maybe... It's... Now that I see the leaves though, I'm kind of changing my mind. I was sure that I would change up the main color of the accent color of this room to green with the carpet and that, but when I see the leaves, the red is actually doing a fine work or job. So I want to try something unorthodox here. Do I have... Oh, we should use some iron bars and gold blocks as well. I brought that. Let's go down here. Maybe it's in my secret storage. Haha! Sugar canes. We are gonna need all of them sugar canes though. No, it's not here. Okay, let me go and grab something. I'll be back with you. Alright, here's what I want to try out. Red sand. Did I tell you? I see you. Oh, you have a secret little room down here, do you? Stupid, you're not welcome here. I'm bad at lighting things up. Speaking about lighting, let's put a torch here because otherwise you can't see anything. Stupid YouTube compression. I want to try to have red sand here. Did I tell you that I love red sand? I think I did. And I really, really do love red sand. It's a beautiful block. I don't have any good filler blocks on my... Wait. Wait a minute. These things are important. No hollow spaces. Oh, there's a torch there. Okay, well, now it's gone. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I love the red sand texture. Oh, it's so good. It's so very good. Maybe it's a bit plain, but it does make sense. Let's try. I wanted to try a combination that I've never tried. Red sand and hardened clay goes well. But hardened clay is ugly. Let's try red clay. Let's try it. I said it was a good thing that we went to that mesa. Put some of these junk stuff away. Does this match? Does this match? I wonder. We need more lights here. I'm frustrated about that. Can you tell? Oh, we did this in the wrong order. So if I would put a red sand block... Wait. I put that there, and then go like that. It's not perfect. I will not lie. I will not lie. It's... Ah, crap. I will not lie, it's not perfect, but let's try a little bit more here. Just to give it a fair chance, you know? Mm-hmm. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know, I think it's better with just the sand, to be honest. Because the texture of the sand is so different from the clay. And it's actually a pretty good texture on its own. Yeah, I like that. I think that's what we'll do for now. Maybe we'll put some stairs. Let's grab some of these. And did I have cobblestone. Good. Okay. Let's do a little bit of stair work. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay. Do we want to do something like this? Maybe, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like that. And then a banner instead of this armor stand. What function does this thing have? I have no idea. You tell me. It doesn't really have a function. It's just a pretty thing. And a banner there in the middle. Let's grab a banner. We only have... That's why I needed the wool, by the way. I played back the first segment. And I realized I said you come to a point where I realized we need sheep. But I didn't say why. I'm quite sure you guys understood why. But... Still. Oh, that's good. That banner is bad here, but it's good with a banner there. It's so symmetrical and perfectly placed. Now, another idea. Do we want to do vines here? We want to do vines there for sure. And maybe also there. Some of you said just a little bit overgrown. There's no such thing as a little bit overgrown. Come on, guys. Come on, if we do overgrown, we do overgrown. We'll do this. I don't know if I like the vines. I don't think so. I'll remove the vines. Yes. But that is pretty. That is pretty. Can we do a weird thing with... I'm really doing polished stuff now, but yeah. That's an interesting shape, right? Kind of catches your eye. I think we're onto something here, guys. I really think we're onto something. We need a good banner for the library, but oh man, this is already looking pretty. It would be so interesting if we could... Oh, I don't have any crap. Acacia wood, by the way. Acacia wood is perfect log wood. This stuff here goes so well with andesite, so well with everything. The reason I'm not using it, I said very early in the series, is because I used it so much in my last vanilla series that I wanted to stay away from it for this specific build. So it's not part of our color or palette scheme for this base. Oh, but this is pretty. It's so pretty. What I was gonna say was, it would be interesting if we could get a tree root coming down here, but that's definitely something we can't add quite yet. But we're on to something, guys. We're on to something. Do we want to try... Here's a thing. You know what? The carpet doesn't have to be... That's too much of a difference. The carpet doesn't have to be squarey, right? Or play... That's not bad. That would work. Mix in a little bit of this. Kind of like the carpet is sunken down and stiff. I don't know if that's the right usage there. But I hope I made sense. That's not bad. Because I'm a little bit upset with how straight or how plain this color is. We should try to mix in pink. The problem is I think that they are too off. They aren't close enough to each other. Do I even have more wool? I don't. Crap. Oh, man. Well, I think that we're definitely onto something. Let me do a little bit more here, just so we can see a little bit more picture. Oh, man. This place is gonna look amazing. Huh? Huh? We're getting there, guys. Wow, I really love this room. I've fallen in love. So... I may have gone a little bit crazy on the floor now that I see the big picture. Actually, let's take a stroll upstairs. I may have to cut back on the floor detailness a little bit. I'm not sure. You let me know. But I think this carpet trick works. So we have the clay, and then I mixed in some regular wool blocks. Oops, not there. But I mixed in some regular wool blocks to make it a little bit more detailed. Maybe one over here as well. Don't like that it's bumpy though. Don't like that at all. But it looks good. I think it really, really looks good. I will have to play around with this route idea. I tried a few things in creative. It's really tough to make a route in Minecraft, but I think we can do it. Is it even called route? I'm not sure. So here's what we need your input on, okay? Do we do lamps on the columns or do we do torches? We need a light source, that's for sure. So at the moment I have torches everywhere where we should put lamps instead. Actually, that's wrong. Yeah, see how dark it is here? We could also try and hide lighting, of course. But for now, I'm going to put a torch right there. Okay? So that's something we need answered. This wall is, of course, not done, and so is not the... And neither is the overgrownness. But I really want to do a bookshelf wall on the entire... Or majority of the wall. Maybe do sections with oak and spruce combination to mix it up, but somehow do that. And I will do most of that in between episodes, probably because it's a lot of leather farming and paper farming to get all them bookshelves. Statue go there, I think that's good. Another one there. I changed out the slab for a stair so that they don't fall down, and then I have the torch underneath the statue so it's lit up. I think that's pretty. The storage situation, we'll have to see once we finish this wall. We need to go design before function, right? We could do, as I've said, we could do that these open with secrets inside, but I'm not sure. Really loving the sand here. I did a different thing here where I put the lamp over there. Did I even have this lamp when I was doing this? Yes, I think so. I think that is better, the better way of doing it. But again, something that you will let me know what you think. Okay. Anyway, that will be it for today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. This place is really, really starting to take shape. Maybe we'll work a little bit more on it next time if you guys enjoy this project. This vanilla series, I really love making all of my Minecraft series, but at the moment, I think this is the one I'm most in love with. And it's the one doing worstest. Like, it's very bad view-wise versus my other series. So I may have to cut back on it, I'm not sure. But keep supporting if you like it. Keep hitting the like button. It does mean everything. And we'll see what happens. I really hope to continue it at the same pace that we are doing it now because I'm loving it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic evening and a weekend if I don't speak with you, if you don't follow my other series. And I'll see you again in the next episode.